Hey everyone. So it's Friday the 14th. Yesterday I decided to take a day off of vlogging. Yesterday wasn't that great. My mental health kind of took a dive, and I was in a very bad place, like in a dark place. Not bad, but like wasn't great. So today I woke up and I'm feeling better, and I mean I'm still kind of sad, but I'm feeling a little bit better. And then today we're going grocery shopping. We're going to the library, we're going to get stamps, and we're going grocery shopping today. So I have a lot on my plate, and so I have my bullet journal and I have all my stuff that I'm supposed to whatever. And then I have cards that I have to mail off from Punk Post, and I have to get stamps today. Oh yeah, I have to bring back this library movie. My mom was supposed to watch it with me, but like she doesn't sit down, so it's like, how are you supposed to sit down and watch a movie? I showed you guys a little bit of what I did earlier today. We went to Walmart, and we also went to the library and the post office. I didn't show what I got at the library, so I'm going to show you that now. I have 7 books here. I have Pride by E.B. Zavoy, and everybody knows about this one. This one is Pride and Prejudice with a twist. It's set in, I think, Brooklyn. It is diverse from what I hear, so that's good. And then we have Starry Eyes by Jen Bennett, and I think this one is about a guy. They're like, there's these 2 friends, and they're in the wilderness or something, and they have to hash out their crap. Then we have My Not So Perfect Life by Sophie Kinsella. I'm still confused on what this is supposed to be about, but Bookables said it would be good. So, and then there's The Queen of Hearts by Kimmery Martin. I've never heard of, well, I heard of this, but I'm not quite sure. Some people said that if you like Grey's Anatomy, then you might like this. And I do like Grey's Anatomy, so hopefully it has some kind of familiar connotations. Then I have Only a Breath Apart by Katie McGarry. And this one is about a boy that, I think it's not a hate to romance, but it's like a thing. I don't know. But it sounded good. So then we have Emmy and Oliver. I heard a lot of good things about this from Bookables. This is about a girl who lives in her town, and she doesn't get to do anything or go anywhere. And it's all because of her best friend. When she was young, he was kidnapped by his father. And so the other part is the boy when he comes back to the town after being found, and he's coming to terms with the realizations that his dad was holding him hostage basically, and like him just trying to cope with things. So that sounds really sweet. And then also the last one I'm really anticipating, like I'm really hyping up in my brain. It's called In Another Time by Caroline Leach. And this is about a girl in the Scottish Highlands that is a timbercore lumberjill. And she starts getting close with this guy, John. Yeah. And he pulls away every time, and she's not sure what's going on until she rescues him from a logging incident, and they become closer, and she finds out what's really going on with him, and in order to save him she has to risk herself. And it sounds really exciting, and it's also a historical fiction. It's set in the 1940s in Scotland, so I am excited for it. So yeah. And I have some more groceries in here. rotini, chili beans, or see, these are peaches. Chili beans, pancake mix for pancakes, and noodles. So yeah, fun stuff, and water. I'm not sure what book I want to read, so I have decided to do a try a chapter tag, and I have 4 books here. I have Only a Breath Apart by Katie McGarry. Then I have In Another Time by Caroline Leach, and this one is about a girl in 1940s Scottish Highlands as a in the timber corps as a lumberjane, a lumberjill, I guess. Emmy and Oliver by Robin Benway. And then I have My Not So Perfect Life by Sophie Kinsella. So I'm reading quite a bit today, and I hope to figure out what I want to read next. So, peace. So I just read the first chapter of My Not So Perfect Life by Sophie Kinsella. First off, I was so confused because I didn't realize that it's set in Britain, in London, and it was a little confusing, not gonna lie, but I like that. I got up to page 28, but then I didn't want it to be uneven for my bullet journal, so I just read for an extra couple pages. Basically, it's about a girl who she's working at this design place, and she really wants to like do her own thing, and she wants to get noticed, but she thinks her boss is like absolutely perfect, even though her boss is an absolute like bitch. I'm really excited to read it. I don't know if I'm going to read it right away, but we'll see. It is 434 pages, so I'm pretty excited to read the rest of it. And then now I'm going to start on Emmy and Oliver, so stay tuned. Okay, so I got 22 pages into Emmy and Oliver by Robin Benway, and wow, this one is really intense. The way that the point of view is done with the friend going missing and not coming home is just so, like, in the first few pages is so heart-wrenching because all the little details are huge and all the big details are so small, and you know, like living with that for years and never leaving the city and never leaving the neighborhood and staying there even when everybody else moves away. It's just so crazy. I'm really excited to get into that one when I can. It's like, wow, I cannot wait. So the next one I'm going to try is In Another Time by Caroline Leach, and this one is the 1940s Scottish Highlands with the lumber people. So I'm gonna get into it. So I read about 10 pages into this, and it's explaining what she's done for the war effort and her wanting to be in the Women's Air Force or the ATS, and she was denied because she was 17, and then she signed up for the I think it's called the Women's Timber Mill Company, and she's working as kind of like a land girl, I think. And it's just the first 10 pages are just about her going out dancing with her friends. So we will see how that goes. I really liked it. And then we have Only a Breath Apart by Katie McGarry, and I'm going to read at least. I decided I was going to read a little bit more into this because there's like young Jessie, young Scarlett, and then now Scarlett and now Jesse. So I'm going about 30 pages into it, and then I will let you guys know what I'm going to read next. Cool. So I finished the first, like, 30 some pages of this book, and wow, I'm like, whew, it's like ripping my heart out. It's about a boy who, they say his family's cursed because if they leave the land, then they bring pain to others, and that he should just stay on the land. And then his grandma dies, and he starts realizing that he has to take care of the farm, and he has to take care of everything else. And then, like, it's just, oof. So I think I'm gonna read Emmy and Oliver. It definitely had me sucked in from, like, moment one. So, yep. And I will talk to you guys later. This was a fun little part of the thing. So, yeah.